What's going on, you guys? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. We got Josiah for a few minutes.
Not for a few minutes.
Sorry, I gave y'all the wrong information earlier. Maddie.
Yeah, we got Josiah for a few minutes, and we got T here tonight. And that's why the panel is here tonight. But next week it'll be on Josiah page.
It'll be on my page, I promise.
Yes, but this week is over here, and we're here to talk about Belle Collective season 6, episode 4. Now, like I done told y'all, T been live all motherfucking day. From the time I woke up this morning, he was live.
The moment I wake up.
He was live late last night too. I thought he was done with the lives. He was live around 10:30 last night. I'm like, bitch, why are you still live?
Getting these coins, honey. Them arrows been going up. And I needed them. They thought they had me. They thought they had me down.
Baby,
I told y'all. Anytime I had a chance to click my button, I am.
Baby, you've been going in, honey. Okay, you been going in every live. I just been in my bed, laying up in my room in my bed, watching every motherfucking live. Okay,
both of y'all must have been off today.
Yeah, I was off today.
Okay.
I was sitting there eating my hamburger that I had, went downstairs and cooked, and then I came back and
you cooked a hamburger?
Bitch, stop acting like you don't know I cook hamburgers now. I just learned how to cook tacos.
I didn't know, friend. I didn't know you cooked nothing. The only thing I knew was that you knew how to microwave a hungry man in the TV. I didn't know you
really be trying me on the low, Josiah, and I'm really gonna need for you to stop.
No, I'm serious. I didn't know. I didn't know you. Hell, I didn't even know you know how to do some crack eggs. You know how to make some eggs in the skillet. You know, you just crack it.
I ain't doing all that, man. I ain't doing all that, man.
Well, hamburgers is a big step. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, whatever, bitch.
Y'all are mad.
JoJo's so tall, he got mad. He got us mad high in the air. Yeah, he is tall. You know, I didn't think he was that tall until I met him in person.
I didn't think you was that tall. Scotty, we the same height.
I know. I thought I was much taller than you when I before I met you in person, but that's a lie.
Everybody say that. Everybody think I'm like 5'7".
I'm weak. JoJo, they said you cooking something with cauliflower. I'm weak.
No, not today. I'm making steak, asparagus, and a loaded baked potato.
Ooh, all
a red
that
glass
sounds
of wine.
You don't be cooking that when I come.
Next question, Tamika.
You don't do all that when I come. We go to Wolves and eat wings and shit, which I
was actually gonna cook, do a little small dinner when you come down here in December.
Oh, I can't wait.
Small dinner.
I can't either way. I'm gonna fuck it up. So it really. I can't wait, bitch. I
can't wait either.
Y'all know we're gonna get started at the 5-minute mark or whatever, because we got a couple of. Because this was probably the best episode of Belle Collective so far. Because these first 2 episodes was very slow, but this one kind of got the party started.
I heard they only got 8 episodes. Is that true?
I don't know. I heard it was a short season again. Can we vent about that real quick? Because that's
Absolutely.
Annoying.
It is.
That's annoying. Why is it that Belle Collective keeps getting short? It's like it gets shorter and shorter. Like that. Like season 3 was a long season. They had a mid-season and all that other stuff. That was their best season. That was really their best season. But now last season had 8 episodes, and this one supposedly got 8 episodes. Like, what's up with that? When we got to sit and suffer through Love and Marriage Transville all year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I feel like it's because Carlos got a lot going on. You know, he all up on YouTube interviewing like Terry J. Vaughn and all of them. And don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at it, but I feel like it's kind of interfering in shit like this. Like, we would love more episodes of Belle Collective.
You know,
that's what I told y'all.
I'm gonna say something. It's gonna sound so mean when I say this, and I really don't want it to sound like that. But who asked for the Terry J. Vaughn interview? Okay.
It was, when I saw that, it was very random.
I'm just asking. Love Lavita, Alize Jenkins, love her, but I don't care to see no interview from her. I'm just being honest.
Okay, no
She's.
shade. Shout out to Lavita, baby. You still look good, girl.
I'm
It
about to
ain't
say
She
no
she looks
do.
shade to you at
amazing.
all.
She do.
It ain't no shade to you at all. But it's just like I feel like if he wasn't doing shit like that, maybe he would have more time to put into more episodes. Give us at least shit, at least 12.
Yes,
Like if
like
you gonna do
12.
that,
I could do 12. 8 is just absurd.
8 is not enough. Like, and I wonder. A part of me wonder if it's something to do with the network as well, the own network. I mean, who really watch? Well, no, I'll say that. I wonder if it's like budget cuts or something.
I mean, everybody doesn't have the own network either.
mm,
If you got cable, everybody don't have it, which is why their ratings are left less to be desired. But they everybody
Because
don't have that. You know,
about to say, because you can pull it up right on YouTube and
you can pull it up on YouTube if you got streaming services like I do. If you watch TV through Roku and shit like that, you can watch it like that. But you know, it's I don't know. I don't know why Bell Collector get treated like the redhead stepchild when it's his best show right now.
hmm
I hope he don't get treated like Bold and Bougie did. Well, Bold and Bougie deserve to get treated the way it got treated. To be quite
oh
honest,
child, I forgot all about them.
I tried to review that show and couldn't keep up because it was like, girl, we talking about Moneta and Moneta not even on the damn show.
Right. Like that was just a lie. And once again, Malele had nothing going on.
Nothing. She never does.
Like,
Now you trying to make a show centered around Malaysia when the show should have been centered around Moneta because it was
yeah.
all about her. And I know a lot of people think that Moneta is boring, but I think she would have done well on Bold and Bougie. I do.
hmm
I
And
do too.
Tamika Foster was funny as fuck. I know a lot of us don't like Tamika, but she was funny as hell. Sorry, she was.
Child, she's an old ass maiden who need to go take care of her parents somewhere. Somebody else could have filled that spot.
Don't do that. I love Tamika. I'm sorry. I used to dislike Tamika just like you did, but I love
Tamika was
especially
funny.
on Atlanta Exes when she was unbothered as fuck by Tracy Steele ass when Tracy started trying to charge towards her and she sit up with that champagne in her glass, champagne glass in her hand, like, what you gonna do? I'm
I
sorry.
forgot about Tracy Still. Wow, the popcorn.
Yeah, I forgot about Tracy
Microwave
Steele
girl.
too.
She
But
was
you
on
know
one
she
season of
dealing
Living
with
Single.
breast cancer.
No.
No, I didn't know
I
that.
Yeah,
know.
I saw that on Instagram last month.
Jesus.
Well,
Oh,
prayers to you, Tracy Steele.
yes. Praying for her. Like,
Because girl, you was a lot on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 2.
And was I'm so glad she left.
yeah, it just.
I wonder what DJ Baby Drew got going. I did used to have a thing for him back in the day. It was the man.
Oh, child.
I did. I did. I'm sorry. I did. I used to have a thing for him back in the day. Don't get me
Child.
wrong. He was wrong. Like I ain't let him get away with his foolishness, but he was wrong.
And it's one more thing that I want to say. I said we started 5 minutes. I started at 10. There's one more thing that I'm finna say. Now, shout out to the people that tried to make it seem like I was lying when I reported that Dr. Heavenly was demoted to friend of on Married to Meds. And as you can see, she was. Now
Who
keep
thought you
on
were
playing
lying?
with me. They were trying to say, oh, Sweet Tea told you that. Sweet Tea didn't tell me shit, first of all. And number two, I was not lying. I told y'all I got a source out here that tells me shit. And everything that they've ever said was true.
Well,
When I told
listen.
y'all that Shami and Portia was beefing last year when they were filming, I told y'all that last year Shami and Portia beefing. You watched the show. What were they doing? Beefing. I told y'all that.
Listen. I saw the trailer. She ain't the only one that need to be demoted. Because the trailer just gives more of the same to me.
Okay. It's the same shit. But
Who else need
everybody
to be
getting married.
demoted on the cast?
Huh?
Who else need to be demoted on the cast?
Dr. Jackie.
Yeah.
Dr. Simone.
Yeah. And I love Simone. I know a lot of people don't like Simone, but I love Simone. But Simone ain't really got nothing else to give no more. Like she should be demoted.
I mean, I always say when you've been on the show that long, y'all, for like 10 plus years, and I mean, what else can you talk about?
You just there to get a check. You just
Exactly.
free floating for a check at this point. Like,
Right. Quadisha flying all the way to the damn Caribbeans for a damn IVF girl lane. Like, I don't care where you do it at. We've seen this story across reality TV for I don't know how long. Triangle,
Child.
not twins. You don't sit your old ass down somewhere, quit playing with us.
Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the Belle Collective, honey, because this episode really got the party started, and now I think this set the tone for what the rest of the season is gonna be. It's about time because this shit was boring as fuck at the beginning.
Yeah,
Um,
honey.
but we gonna start with Latrice. Now, Latrice is on FaceTime with Selena. Selena's in the hospital with her daughter. Her daughter's having a baby. Marie comes in, she hugs Latrice, and then she prays for, Selena's daughter. And then Latrice, so like, oh, I'm so glad that my girl Marie is here. I'm like, she a girl now? Ooh, child. Um, let's see. Marie says she's been loving on Cedric. Lies. Then Amanda walks in, and Marie said that Amanda had on a Beetlejuice outfit. Now I love me some Amanda, but I don't know what the fuck she had on.
I did agree with Marie.
Yeah, because I didn't know what the fuck she had on. It's like she had another head or something, and we just didn't see. I don't know what the fuck she had on. I'm just being honest here, okay? Now, Amanda says to Marie that she didn't care for Letitia and Marie attacking Latrice at the reunion. Marie says that at the end of the day, Latrice and Letitia love each other. They've been friends for all this time, and I know that Letitia really loves Latrice. So I'm just trying to, be on a good note with Latrice. So Latrice is throwing a pool party, and Amanda says that she wants to get her feet back in the water as far as dating is concerned. Now, I know Josiah walked away for a second, so T, where you want to start it and what you got to say? Well, Josiah's back. So what do y'all got to say about that particular situation?
Well, first of all, I'm really it's interesting to see Marie in this standpoint. Um, our girl is finally out of her villain era. Wow. So, but I feel like with that conversation, I mean, I'm finally we talking about something to get the drama started.
Mm.
That's how I feel.
I don't feel like Marie is out of her villain era, especially with what we're gonna see in next week's episode. Like,
Okay.
Mm.
she did exactly what I knew she was gonna do, and that's why I said I'm gonna wait. I told everybody from the very beginning I'm not gonna fall out over them because we've been here before and they fell out. Now here we are again.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no way in hell you telling me that they're still cool after we gonna see her in the next week episode calling her
Oh
slut.
yeah, that's true.
It's like she couldn't wait to say that again.
Right.
That is
Um,
true though.
I like the fact that Amanda is having Latrice's back in regards to how they treated her at that particular reunion, but
Yeah.
I don't really want Amanda to make her whole identity be based on Latrice and how she felt about the other women attacking her,
Mhm.
because it's gonna look like you're here to be her guard dog, and that's not what I want for her.
I can totally agree with that because that is what the storyline gonna be. It is. It would give Portia and whatchamacallit. Like, and I don't want that for her either. Because let's be clear, Latrice ain't nobody that need to have an ally with her. Latrice don't give me that.
And I feel like Latrice have solid allies already, really, with Selena and Tamara. Those are her allies. And I think it's a little different with Amanda being on this show because they are actual friends for, like, not to say that she's not really friends with Selena and Tamara, because she is friends with them for real, especially Selena. But Amanda goes all the way back to high school. They've been
Right.
friends. So
Yeah,
that's
that's a different thing.
so someone says, and if Latrice has forgiven them, then it makes no sense for Mandy to still be mad. I get that, but in the same breath, sometimes that tends to happen with friends. It's kind of like, I think T and JoJo just talked about something like this backstage. My friend, I don't like this person because I feel like this person was fake towards my friend, so I don't like this person. However, if T says, "Well, I've forgiven that person, we've moved on," blah blah blah, I'm still not gonna like them just because they moved on don't mean that I'm not gonna like them. Still not gonna like them because I still don't like them because I feel like once a snake, always a fucking snake. So if I don't like the way they move anyway, then I ain't gonna never like the way they move. Same thing for Josiah. If he told me about somebody that he was friends with and he ain't no longer friends with them, and then they turn around and they get back cool again, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably still not gonna like that person. It's probably gonna be like, well, I still think that they're a fake ass bitch.
He gonna say it just like that.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I'll be saying, Josiah could probably quote me when I say this. He'll probably say another say something else, but I'll probably say some shit like, well, Josiah, if you forgive them, I'm gonna rock with you if you forgive them. But I still don't like that bitch because they fake. But I'll be nice for you though.
Oh, I would do the same thing. I would do the same thing as well.
Me too. But
I
listen,
would be cordial.
it's like I said in my review. We asked Latrice, why would you ever trust her again? It's fine that you want to forgive her, but why would you still want to trust her? Why would you still want to be around like that? And y'all heard what she said. You know I love her and I forgave her and I'm just gonna move past it. And I told them, we all told her why.
We did.
We did. That was her answer. We just gotta live with it.
Because like sometimes our friends can't forgive certain friends that don't mean them no good real quick.
Mhm.
And then we on the outside looking in like, why?
Right.
Why you fucking with them? I do that all the time. Like, why you fucking
Child.
with them? You
Well, that
know,
is true.
what'd you say, Josiah?
I said that is true.
Yeah, I'd be like, why you fucking with them? Like, why you talking to them? Like, I don't even get why you fucking with them anyway. Like, for what? Like, I know I say it all the time. Like, why you fucking with them? Like, is there something I need to know? Cause why the fuck you talking to them?
Oh, we.
I say it I say it. Cause Josiah got a friend right now that I'm cordial with.
Well, that's a step in the right direction.
They're definitely a ghost to me,
And
though.
I always say I'm very proud of you.
Let me tell you something. Before we get to the next scene, the last time I saw that person, Josiah was very proud of me because I was nice, I was pleasant, I was cordial, had small, and I do mean small conversation, small talk, small
Baby,
conversation.
let me tell y'all, as a Christian, when the Bible said God will move mountains and molehills, baby, God parted the Red Sea. He moved the mountain for Scotty because I was like, wow, y'all know how Scotty is when it comes when somebody do him dirty. You are
Mhm.
dust. He probably try to fight your ass. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Amen.
I was on my best behavior, and I will continue to be on my best behavior. When I come back in Houston, I know I'm going to be around the ghost, and it's going to be amazing.
Scotty better than me because I just give him a nigga nod and keep it pushing. That's me.
The ghost might just get that. That's probably all they're gonna get this
Yeah,
time.
that's my thing.
But I'm not gonna fuck nothing up though. I'm here for Josiah. I ain't here for them no way. So I don't give a fuck. We get to Letitia, Carrie, Paul, and Marie. I guess was this a workout thing? I don't know what the fuck this shit was. I forgot because I didn't really give a fuck about the scene to be honest. But Carrie says that she's going to be the bigger woman with Marie. Marie comes in and Marie says she likes Carrie even though she shaded her, and then they start talking about relationship issues. I guess this is where Carrie was talking about how her husband feel like she's not doing enough in their marriage and with their family because she's so busy. And Marie just talking like she's the relationship guru because she got back with her onion booty ass ex-husband. And I don't know why they talk to Letitia about relationship anything because she got the worst relationship on the show. So I don't know why the hell they talk to her about it. But what y'all got to say about that, child?
I was gonna say, just me watching the show tonight. I was like, wow, okay, I mean, like you said, they are the Kirk and Rashida of
Mississippi.
Mississippi. But that's not a bad thing because maybe I think a part of me just, as in my heart of hearts, want to believe that they are the poster child couple for everybody on this show. She said, you heard what she said. They communicate great. They are
Clearly they
on one
don't.
accord. They in love. They're back stronger than ever. I mean, can you not see the connection, the love between them two? I really do see this as a Black representation of Black love. Like, this is a true.
That's the representation of.
Yeah.
Well, I need to start dating outside my race. That's the representation of Black love. I'm just gonna swallow the
But I
bullet.
don't think that's true Black love. Like, literally, like when we look at all of our ancestors and everything that they had to been through, they give me that, the poster child for Black excellence, Black love, Black healing, Black communication,
Enterprise.
Black enterprises.
You are
The
full
only
of
thing
shit.
I pulled out of that scene was Kerry Paul, your man fine, and I want him. So I'm glad you fucking up.
Well, all I got from Josiah
Give me
is
a
that
mic.
he's a troll and he full of shit because he know damn well he do not believe that late Tisha and the fake Boosie is the epitome
Yes.
of Black love.
Listen, they in love right now.
Are they?
Selena, how did you feel watching the scene? Right after she called themselves healthy, y'all, then in the next scene, her husband got busted out for trying to fuck with one of her friends in the circle. How does
Listen,
it feel, Selena, knowing that you went to them for advice?
okay.
Yeah, okay. Let me be serious. I know I'm trolling, but no, I was just like, are y'all serious right now? Who are y'all to give anybody some advice? Okay.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Who the fuck are y'all to give anybody some fucking
And Selena
advice?
need to be very careful with her friendship with Letitia. Be careful. Watch your back.
I don't see how anybody would want to be friends with Letitia at all.
I feel like out of everybody, the only people that really qualified to give advice, in my opinion, were the Colognes.
Well,
I
I'll
would
give
have
you
took
that.
advice from them.
I'll give you that. I wasn't no fan of theirs, but I could give you that. I think they were the best. The best. Like if I want a relationship advice, I probably would have took it from them. I would go a step further and say I probably would have took it from So Gucci and JJ too.
And who's the Colognes?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Like Keisha and Willie.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I could see that for JJ and So Gucci. Okay. I wouldn't even be mad at that either.
Yeah, because I ain't taking shit from late Tisha in the fake boost. I'm not taking nothing from them. Nothing.
And my thing is, she just really thinks she just runs everything in that city, and she don't.
No one know. I keep telling y'all, don't nobody know her.
Oh, I've been knew that.
Don't know, not one soul know who the fuck she is. When she came on that fucking show, no one knew nobody on that bitch but Latrice because of the hair and Tambra because she's a radio personality. Them the only two people that anybody knew. We didn't know shit about no damn Letitia. Sorry, Antoinette, but we ain't know your ass either.
Yeah.
And then with Marie, when I heard her ass sit up here with her missy misdemeanor Elliot finger waves sitting there saying some bullshit like, I'll run Mississippi. I'll run. How? We don't know you.
Oh, we have to call her Dr. Marie now. We have to say,
Child, please. She ain't no doctor of mine.
No. But girl, we don't know you. Like if we had Selena on the first season, she would have been the third person everybody knew because she was on Bring It. So we knew, so we would have known them. We don't know you. Ooh, I can't. Now we get to
somebody
Carrie
said
Pop.
Loretta Devine and Bootleg Boosie.
Y'all not finna do Miss Levine like that. That's what y'all not gonna do. Y'all not finna do Miss Levine like that. Y'all need to find a better representation. Okay, choose a cow, a pig, a hog. Use something like that. A manatee.
Y'all wrong for calling her Loretta Devine.
Okay, use a warthog, a guinea pig, something like that.
Oh my God. I
No, I
cannot.
ain't appreciate
Not
that.
nice.
I ain't appreciate that. Y'all went too far. Okay, because I love me some Gloria from Waiting to Exhale. Y'all not finna do that. Period.
That is funny.
Oh God, it is. I ain't gonna sit up here and hold you. It is funny. I can't. It's it's funny. The next scene is Carrie Paul. Now we meet her man. She's getting ready for her ribbon cutting. Apparently, her and her man been together for 15 years. He played baseball at one point. Now he's a sports representative, sports agent, whatever the fuck he is. He says that he wants more effort from Carrie in their marriage, and the balance is hard for her. And then she invites him to Selena's all white event. Now, I said this in my review. I don't see it for light skinned guys, obviously, because y'all know the kind of guys I date, and y'all know who I've recently talked to. Y'all know this already. Everybody knows who I recently talked to. Hey, Bando. But however, shut up, T. However, Carrie's husband is fine.
I'm trying to listen.
He
Is
has a
she up here
really.
talking all this dumb shit? Matt, whatever she don't do, I will.
He is fine. I don't
He
even like
is.
light skinned dudes like that. But Matt is fine. I don't know why he's so fine to me.
Let me tell you something. People be sleep on MLB players, baseball players. They got
Oh,
one
I
of the
don't.
best bodies. Like if you like, shut up. Big, nice butt, nice chest, very proportionate.
And moreover, MLBs make more money than any other damn sport out here. So
Yeah.
a shout out to Matt. I'll cook the beans. I'll make the rice. I'll wear the apron. I'll shine. Whatever she ain't doing, man. I promise you, I do
But
that.
but my thing is, why they live in Mississippi?
I don't know. Maybe
Maybe
she,
because
you
it's
know, she own
cheaper.
restaurants. So maybe she want to do her restaurant empire back. I mean, I'm just guessing. I don't know.
I don't want to be that person because I'm from Mississippi. I don't want to be that person that feel like when people get money, they need to get the fuck out. But shit, get the fuck out.
I
Ain't
mean,
shit.
especially now, if you got 3 locations, I mean, you could spread out somewhere else and start there. Too. I mean, so I understand what Scotty's saying. Like, it ain't like he's necessarily telling a lie. Especially that, like, that's how you can franchise, friend. You'll have a restaurant home, and you can have one in Atlanta or Cali or Dallas or somewhere like that.
I mean, well, you know that what we talked about that last
They ain't going nowhere but in the South.
But in the South, right? Straight to Houston, Dallas, or New Orleans. Maybe North
We'll do
Carolina.
that.
Yeah, that's a big maybe for North Carolina. That's a big maybe.
I don't
But
know,
you
but Carl, get your life together. Your fine ass husband shouldn't be getting up here telling you that you ain't doing your damn job. Y'all need to find a better storyline. I said that too. Carrie Paul, you need you a better storyline. Don't get up here with that foolishness.
Scotty, so do you find Michael Ealy attractive? He is light skinned. I find him to be cute. I don't think he's fine.
He ain't all that. You know who else I don't think is all that? Pierre. And his name Adrian Pierre, Arian Pierre. You know
Oh
the
yeah,
one that's,
he
yeah, I
alright.
don't really find him all that either.
Like he like he alright.
Yeah, that's my fast side.
Yeah, it's like, for me, it's like, he alright.
Yeah.
Like if I was at the club and I ain't getting no numbers that night, and he just so happened to walk up and ask me for my number, and then I probably would be like, yeah, you'll do. Here you go. I'm more of a like Trevante Rhodes type of guy,
Okay.
or Lance Gross
Ooh, yes, honey.
type of guy. I love Lance Gross. Oh my God, that's my man crush Monday. Lance Gross. I love Lance Gross. Oh my God. What's that other dude name who be on the Tyler Perry stuff? He gay. His name is Terrell
Terrell Carter.
Yes, God.
He fine too, baby.
But
Oh,
he
I
don't
love
like-
him back in the play days.
I about to say he don't like black men.
I heard he don't like black men. I heard that.
Ooh,
What?
Say it, T. Go ahead, say it. Nigga, you black as a damn skillet. What you mean you don't like black men?
No.
Y'all kill me.
It's and yeah. I had a I had a friend that was a associate to him and was kind of in his circle when he lived in LA. Terrell does not date black men.
He probably got an insecurity with himself. That's why he don't. So you want to give all that fat. They can't handle all that, man. Quit playing, Terrell. I'll
Terrell
turn
is
you over there,
fine.
something, nigga. I've been wanting you since what, 2004, 2005? Thought
Ever
I
since he
about
was
you,
on
Terrell.
motherfucking Medea's class reunion. I have a question.
Ooh, that's my song. Listen.
Oh, you talk about the one he did on Meet the Browns, where he was apologizing to Demetri McKinney. Now that's my song.
Oh yeah. Ooh,
When he
I
dropped
love
down
Down
on
on
his
his knees and begged. Oh my god!
Yeah.
He started crawling to her. My little toxic ass would be like, "Come on, come
Hey,
on."
that's me too. My friends would have been telling us how dumb we are the next day. You a dumb bitch. Don't come crying to me no more. That's exactly what they would have been saying. Don't come crying to me no more.
He said he'll crawl too. I was like, "Oh." You can crawl to me any day.
Child. Demetrius said it's not enough, period.
I looked at her. I'm like, baby, it's enough for me. The fuck you talking about?
Snap. That is
But
funny.
no, but when it comes down to Carrie, I kind of understand both sides. I understand that he wants her, he needs more of her time as a wife, and I do understand how trying to balance that whole wife relationship and your work at the same time can be a lot, especially when you're driven. Because even before I started talking to Bando, I was talking to a guy before him, and that's when I think that was the year that I had won my first Boss Baby Awards, right? And everybody knows that I'm real serious about my YouTube channel. So I will go to work, I'll come home, and I have to do a panel with you guys, or I have to do the whether you like it or not stuff, or I have to do other videos. And I will try to explain it to him. He act like he didn't understand that. And so once I got done doing all my work, that's when I would call him. I try to text him throughout the time I'm trying to work, but it's like, bitch, I got a full-time job and I do this full-time too. This is how I make my money as well. You have to understand it. So it was kind of hard for me trying to balance, trying to get to know somebody and also trying to work, especially when they don't understand what it is that I do.
Yeah, that's a deal breaker to me. If you don't understand my schedule and understand that I am busy, I'm trying to grow. I want to be with someone who is on the same mindset, who's trying to grow their brand, who's trying to be the best version of themselves. And sometimes you're not going to be able to hop on that phone and talk all day.
Right.
And I don't even like talking on the phone all day.
Yeah.
I don't even like talking on the phone all day. I promise you I don't. I hate it, actually. You know, but it's like he couldn't understand that, so it was kind of like, you know what I'm saying. But then I started talking to Bando. He understood because he do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. Like I can understand if he in the studio, I know I can't talk to him. If he's shooting the video, I know I can't talk to him right now. You know, if he's performing, I can't talk to him right now. You know what I mean? Because he had a 9 to 5 just like I did, but he also had his own stuff to do. So I understood that.
Right.
So some people don't. You got to be understanding, but at the same time, you also have to at least try to make time.
I agree.
And I think that's the problem that Matt and Carrie Paul are having, is that Carrie is not doing a good job at trying. I think that might be a problem.
I can get behind that.
Because I feel like if he see that she trying, it wouldn't be an issue.
Right. I can get behind that.
So we get into Letitia, Glenn, Selena, and Mike. They're doing communication exercises, and I feel like Letitia and Glenn needed to do them way more than Selena and Mike did. Selena says Mike says a couple of words and expects her to understand him, and she doesn't. She needs more than that. Then Letitia and Glenn says that we've made a recommitment. We're going to be faithful to one another. We're going to be honest with one another. I'm going to cook more glory greens and pork chops. Good. We're going to be good. And we're raising our son, and Glenn is keeping his dick in his pants. We're good. So now we can tell Selena and Mike what to do with their marriage. Then Selena starts getting emotional. And she tells Mike exactly why she gets emotional when she doesn't hear from him. And then that's when Selena invited Letitia and Glenn to her all-white event. All right, guys, what y'all got to say about that?
So anything that Letitia said is just BS. Like y'all are really hanging on a thread. Y'all really hang on a thread right now. And I don't believe nothing they say. It's like literally like a politician. Like when I watch Letitia, it's like we're watching Donald Trump talking his BS
Oh,
and
not
lying.
Donald Trump.
Just lying. I mean, girl, Letitia, that's your calling, girl. You need to run for Congress or whatever, or a councilman, because all you do is lie. That would be amazing. Second, Selena. I really do like Selena. I really do, and I enjoy this conversation that she had with him. I don't know if this is, like I said, if it seems like that this is kind of stretched storyline for them, but when she explained about why she felt the way that she felt when it comes to her and her man, not communicating with her son passing, that's some real shit, and I appreciate that, because sometimes we, especially when you're in a relationship, y'all, it's a collaborative thing, right? Because sometimes we operate by ourselves. But when we get with somebody, we gotta both understand each other and like, hey, this triggered me when you do this, and we have to be able to respect that. And I really did enjoy that conversation that Selena had, and I just enjoyed Selena this whole episode, honestly.
Well, if y'all want to know my truth, if you saw my review, I didn't talk about that shit at all. Just being honest. I can't get into something when I know that it's bullshit. And I wasn't even gonna put myself through all of that. Like I said, I understand how Selena feels, and I totally get her feelings, but I do feel like it's fluffed up a little bit more than what it should be, and that's why you're getting the reaction that you're getting out of Mike. I don't think it's that Mike doesn't care, but I do feel like y'all talked about this shit already. And then the fact that you got the boss hog and her ugly ass husband sitting beside her, I had nothing for that scene. I gave it this, and I moved on. So that's what I got. This the most I gave that scene because I didn't give a shit in my review.
Oh wow. Well, I can say this though. Like Josiah said, I can appreciate the explanation. Because it makes sense. But like you just said, it does come across like she's fluffing it up for the sake of having something to talk about on this show. And it is coming across like, okay, Mike coming across like, okay, we already talked about this shit already. Why the fuck we talking about this again on camera? Like you trying to play me on this camera. Like, what the fuck are we doing right now? That's how it's coming across to me. I don't know. That's how it come across to me. But yeah, I do get what you're saying. And shout out to X for saying y'all are more entertaining than the show. Well, we try to be.
We try to be. Appreciate you.
This is just a three-way phone conversation, just y'all watching us on camera. That's it.
Right, that's all it is. That's all it is. And I have a lot. I've always said that I do have fun doing all my panels, but the most fun I have is either this panel or the chasing panel are the most fun.
Well, y'all be cutting up on that chasing panel.
We just be up there shooting the shits half the time.
And apparently somebody from that Orlando cast is upset about what we said about them Thursday. But I don't get
Who's upset? Do I gotta look in the chat to find it out?
I'm gonna tell you when we get
Did they
off.
leave a comment?
No, they didn't. I was told on another panel that someone felt some kind of way about what we were saying.
Oh, okay.
And
We'll talk later.
yeah, but I feel like we really didn't even say much about them. But I don't give a fuck.
As you should, because I don't either.
Because I said what the fuck I said.
And that's on period.
Period. Okay. But anyway, moving on. The next scene is Selena's all-white event. Now, we probably ain't gonna have much to say about this because it was so sad. But the person that I kind of connected with the most was Latrice, only because I know her story already. And I know that one of her brothers died. One of her brothers got, offed in Jackson. But I remember the other brother passing plain as day because me and Reggie were roommates in college when that happened. And I never forget when Reggie got that phone call and Reggie broke down on me in the dorm room. That was her brother that he was crying about that day. I'll never forget it. This was like 2008 then. And she was going to Jackson State then. So it was kind of like, I understood.
Right.
where she was coming from with that. And I will say also that y'all too know that I have lost people for every fucking year
Mm-hmm.
since 2015. I've lost somebody. I'm going to a funeral every year. Now I lost 2 people this year, but I ain't go to their funeral because I'm here. That's the only reason I ain't go. But y'all know my cousin Martell passed away in 2022, and that was a big loss for me. And I still ain't really dealt with it, or I never really gotten over it yet. But I really have to, because I just like when Josiah lost his cousin, I understood how Josiah felt losing his cousin, because I had the same relationship with mine with my cousin Martell, so I understood where he was coming from. And I don't know what it is, y'all. Sometimes I feel like, with certain, when you lose certain people, it's like, you grieve, and then it's kind of like you figure out a way to move past it. But there's some that you continuously have trouble with getting past.
I agree.
Or is that just me?
Nah, I know that all too well. I totally understand. That's why, again, I skipped that part too.
Yeah, it's like my cousin Martell is one person that it has not registered in my head that he's gone. It hasn't. Like every time something big happens for me, I think about him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or like even at my book release, I'm like, he would have been one of the cousins that was gonna be here.
Mm-hmm.
It's certain stuff that happens that I'm reminded. So that was just sad.
Mm-hmm.
That whole
All the way
thing
around.
I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I can watch this. Because I'm not an emotional person. So it's like,
Yeah. I don't want to get too, because this is a sensitive topic for me, but I will say that, watching the scene, it was sad. Excuse me. And I really did, connect to Latrice as well, losing somebody who is like a brother to you, or a brother that is. And, I know for me, honestly, y'all, and on Friday will be the 1-year anniversary passing of my cousin Calvin. I have an older cousin Calvin, he was always there. We was like brothers. And even when I had a whole situation, like as far as like, I guess I was forced out the closet or whatever, he was the main one telling the whole family, like, hey, y'all need to give Josiah grace. Like, y'all need to chill, give him some grace. Like, he already under a lot of pressure. So it's around this time of year is a very sensitive time for me. And, I'm just happy to, like you said, Scotty, some days you have your days. There's some people that's like, okay. And then there's other days you'll be like, woo, Jesus, help me through it. So I totally understand where y'all coming from.
Yeah, I get it all too well, child.
Yeah.
And Calvin was fine as fuck too, by the way.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Fine ass man, I'm telling you.
I appreciate it.
As a matter of fact, I think I have a video of him in my phone when he was like speaking at your birthday party. I think I have a video of him on my phone somewhere, but that was a fine. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, praise the Lord. So we're gonna move on and get to the last scene of the night. Now Ramon wanna call me. Last scene of the night is the pool party at Latrice's house. Latrice says that she is afraid of the truth coming out.
Oh,
My face.
I guess Latrice boo.
Selena thanks the girls for showing up, and then Amanda's boo that she brings to the pool party is Marie's cousin. Then Essie arrives with a man, and everybody's surprised to see that man. And Amanda said what everybody else was saying when she said she thought Essie was Marie's woman. And then Marie said, I don't want to fuck up your house, Latrice, but I am not with Essie. Look at my face.
That was so funny because they made sure to say that on camera, because Essie and Marie know all them rumors on Twitter swarming saying that they was lovers. Listen, it's okay. You can be married to your person, right? And still, kitty bump or, sword fight.
Not kitty bump.
Or sword fight.
Not sword fight.
Listen. Listen, y'all ain't trying to prove nothing, Marie. It's okay. I know a couple of... Ooh, Josiah, shut up. Don't be spilling too much tea. I'm about to say.
Okay.
I came across Okay, I will say I came across some download men when I was younger in my early 20s. I don't do that now, but they had their significant others, and they kind of play a little bit. This one guy was like, "Yeah, I don't like no kissing. I just like to look at you down there and play." It was hot though. I ain't gonna lie, I liked it.
I just feel like if you're not a kisser, you don't need to talk to me.
I
No
don't
shade.
have
I
to
feel
kiss. I don't have to kiss to, you know.
Kissing makes me want it.
Yeah.
But see, I'm very weird, y'all, because I be looking at. So one of the biggest things I don't know how we got to this, but I be looking at people's lips. If I don't find your lips attractive, then I don't want to kiss you or nothing like that.
Not the lips.
And there's just some people that just don't have attractive lips to me. Like,
Well, that's kind of true. That is kind of true. So
Anyway.
they played a couples game, and then they started talking about the weirdest place you ever had sex. Glenn could not wait to talk about that, and Amanda rolled her eyes. He said favorite sex position. He was talking about how he likes to fuck Letitia, and I'm like, I don't want to see that. And even Marie was talking about how her and Cedric were fucking when they were driving. I don't want to see that. Don't want to
And
hear
I
about
don't believe that either.
Don't want to think about that. Then the question was, have you ever been attracted to somebody in a group? And everybody was like, Mike was like, what type of group is that? And then that's when Carrie Paul was like, well, let me give y'all the answer. Fuck no. And then that's when Amanda was like, he a liar. And I'm like, then that's when that's when Letitia was like, well, why you say that? And then I'm like, girl, that's why you looked at her right away, because you knew. So then that is when Marie says, were you ever attracted to her? Was you attracted to her? And then he said, I'm attracted to my wife. And then Amanda was like, nah, that's bullshit. And then that's when Letitia said she wanted to talk to Amanda privately. So then it became awkward due to Glenn and the issue with Letitia and Latrice. And then Amanda's day said she saw the DMs. Now I'm gonna start off by saying this. I feel so many different ways about this whole party, because from the moment that Latrice said that I got these questions for the game, I'm like, boom. This is the reason why you finna get blamed for this. Because it's at your party, it's at your house. You conjured up these questions for this game. So it's giving producer-driven shit. It's giving that production told you, ask these questions so Amanda can spill the tea. So it's finna look like you set that lady up. No, that's number one. That's why it's giving set up. Sorry, but it does. Number two, hold on, wait a minute. Wait. Shout out to Andrea. It's crazy because Danita talked to me in the Mod Squad chat and gave me great advice about my grief and my kids. I didn't know her. Then she passed a couple of months later. You don't have to know people for them to touch you. Shout out to my girl, Danita. That was my girl. Shout out to her for that. Thank you, Andrea. Because she was talking to y'all in the Mod chat when she was in there. Okay. Amanda wasn't keeping it all the way a beam because she says that she fucks with Letitia when she knows she really don't fuck with her. And she says, I fuck with you, but I don't like what you did to my friend. You don't fuck with her, man. You don't fuck with her. You don't fuck with that lady, because if you really fuck with her, you would have never even entertained Glenn. You entertained Glenn because you don't fuck with her. You tolerated her because that was Latrice's friend. So let's be clear. You don't fuck with that lady. You don't like that lady like that. We got to be honest here. Then that's when the date said that she saw the DMs on her own and all that other stuff. And that's when all hell break loose. And that's why everybody's blaming Latrice. Now, let's be clear. I'm going to start off by saying this too before y'all go ahead and go in. I can understand why Latrice is looking like she set this up. I ain't stupid. I can see exactly why they say that. Number two, Amanda wasn't keeping it all the way funky, and Amanda was wrong for entertaining a married man. But I feel like this at the same time, because all of that is correct. But what I don't like about this is that Latrice is being blamed for all of this. And in my eyes, I feel like we wouldn't be here if Glenn didn't slide in Amanda's DMs from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we blaming Latrice for what the fuck Glenn did?
Yes. Yes.
The only thing that we need to blame her for is this party. Cause she set this game up. She had those games ready. She had those questions ready. That's what we could blame her for. But I don't feel like we need to blame her for what the fuck Glenn did. And on top of that, why are we giving her so much fever about bringing Mandy around when Letitia brought Taisha around, knowing that Taisha was going around here saying that she had something going on with Damon and all this other shit. And then set Timber up, had a whole event, didn't tell Timber that Taisha was gonna be there, and Timber's at the event, then Taisha all of a sudden walks in, and then now they get mad with Timber for storming out. Not to mention just 2 seasons ago, both Letitia and Marie went and met with the same dude that was stalking Timber, brought that man on the show. We didn't see the scene though because of Timber and the legal stuff that she went through to get the scene off the show and all this other shit. So it's like I'm looking at that post, that bullshit ass post that Letitia made after the episode and talking about betrayal and shit when your man was the one who betrayed you. But we're supposed to feel bad for you when this shit right here, you did it to somebody else. Go ahead, y'all. Sorry.
Shout out to Chat GPT. Listen, AI is just saving everybody's life because you know that was an AI written statement.
Okay.
But I'm gonna let Big Dog T go in, then I'll say my little commentary.
I ain't got nothing. Scotty said every damn thing I said in my review. I feel the same way. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I will say this though. Yes, Scotty might know what I'm about to say. Mm-hmm. Yes, I totally understand. Amanda is completely 100,000% wrong for even entertaining Glenn, no matter what her reasons was. Mm-hmm. However, I ain't all the way mad that you did it, Amanda. What I'm more mad about is that you didn't stand up in that shit. You started backpedaling and pussy popping in the handstand, and that was what I didn't like. Mm-hmm. I would have rolled for you deep had you said, yeah, I did. Yeah, he popped up in my DMs, and I ain't like the way you did my friend last season. So yeah, I entertained it. Do something back. I'd have went up for you, Amanda, because I would have no choice not to. You owned it. You stood up for it. You gave your reasons, and you gave no fucks. She ain't your damn friend. Mm-hmm. And you felt like you was rolling with your friend. Exactly. I understand how you just said that, but you didn't. You tried to start nigga-splaining and, oh, you know I respect you as a businesswoman. What business? You have a business. She doesn't. Like, what are you talking about? That was just my only thing. I'd have rolled for you hard had you stood up in it and you didn't. You let me down.
Yeah. You know, I agree. I agree with you as well, Scotty. I feel like that Latrice is like from the outside, Latrice is gonna get blamed because she, you know, it seemed like she set it up. But at the same time, what happened, that does not negate what happened. You know, the situation between Amanda and Glenn was a no-no. And, you know, at the end of the day, we have to start holding our men accountable. Because let's keep it real. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a business. This is a show. I know this is her life and stuff, but y'all wasn't really talking about anything until this situation happened. So somebody had to bring it up and talk about it. But at the same time, Letitia, you did a lot of dirty shit too. And so when are we going to start looking in the mirror and hold ourselves accountable for what we done? Because that one thing about karma is going to get you in that ass. Whatever you sow out into the universe is going to come back to you in tenfold.
Mm-hmm. Which is why a lot of people don't feel sorry for you. You had the nerve, the unmitigated gall as a woman, you and Marie both, to sit y'all ass down with this lady's abuser. Forget the whole Taisha shit. Y'all sat down with this lady's abuser, her stalker, making her feel away. Y'all thought that shit was cute, and we're supposed to feel bad that your dirty ass husband did what he did? Why? He been embarrassing you since season 1. And I bet you still with his dirty, crunchy black ass snap. So what do you want us to feel? Nothing.
Because I damn sure don't feel shit.
I don't feel no way.
You can go on about your I don't give a
bad for that at all.
Like I don't, and I don't understand where these Tisha fans coming from. Where y'all coming from? Why y'all feel so bad for her? Because she was embarrassed on TV. Guess what? We don't give a fuck. Guess what? All them been embarrassed. It's her fucking turn. And this ain't her first time being embarrassed. She should have been embarrassed when she had to have a damn DNA test with her fucking husband because they thought he was having a fucking baby with somebody else. She should have been embarrassed then. She should have been embarrassed the first season when she sat up in that empty ass house with that bad fucking wig on,
Mhm.
cooking greens out of a can, thinking that
Mhm.
she's making a full course meal. Shut the fuck
Mhm.
up talking to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Not only that, she's done foul shit to a lot of motherfuckers on this goddamn show.
Mhm.
Okay, like T said, fuck the Tisha shit. That was the first thing she did to Tamara. The second thing she did to Tamara was sit her ass up here and say, bringing that man on this damn show and trying to embarrass her with that shit. Then the next thing that she did, she tried to set Willie up in the DMs
Yeah.
according to them. Then
Yeah.
not to mention whether what we think about Cliff or whatever we do, you was one of the same women that was sitting up here trying to insinuate and try to run
Mhm.
with this narrative that Latrice was getting her ass beat by her fucking husband, and that's supposed to be your friend. So my
Mhm.
whole thing is, you have said and done a lot of shit on this show, and now that it's happening to you, you want to cry? Fuck you. And
Fuck
I mean
you.
that very disrespectfully. Fuck
Mhm.
you and,
Fuck
the click you
you.
claim. Fuck you.
And your mama too. Now take that.
What
Don't
what Faith
forget
Evans
those 6
said? What
fingers.
Faith Evans said? Oh, you gets no love. Whatever you do will come back to you, bitch.
Mhm. Tenfold. And I hope it do.
What she say? You play with my emotions, you gets no devotion.
Mhm.
Come on
Y'all
now.
women do the same thing each and every single solitary time. Y'all women do the same thing. Y'all would love to put all of this energy in on the women versus the nigga that's laid up with you every night. He took vows for you. The thing is, y'all saying that y'all been together since high school. Y'all not in high school no more. Y'all 40. How long are y'all gonna go through this shit? And it's like I said, Glenn, you don't want to be monogamous, nigga, and that's fine. You can love Boss Hog all day, but you don't know how to stay monogamous. Cool, just let her ass go. Let her ass go, so then you ain't got to worry about hurting nobody. Just go do you, and you can still be a father to little Josiah. You ain't got to keep putting her through that foolishness. Tisha, you
Right,
ain't got
right.
late Tisha. You ain't got to stay in that damn foolishness. You keep sitting here claiming you got all this and you got all this and this, that thing, and the other, but you don't never have nothing to show for it. If you really got it like that, bitch, why you stay there? You're like you keep him around because you making me feel like you need him. That sucks for
Okay.
you.
And that you
Because
got low
you're in a horrible
self-esteem.
relationship and you're just settling because somehow, some way you need them. You feel as though you can't make it without them. Girl, that's sad.
And
That is sad.
if you look at the super trailer, we hear her saying that she feel betrayed by Latrice. I feel betrayed by Latrice. Why you don't feel betrayed by your
By your
husband?
husband. You more pissed at the woman than your husband. He didn't even think enough of you to fuck with a bitch out of town. He run around here playing around with girls that's in your friendship circle. Somehow, some way. What more do you need, boss hog?
And my thing is, we have to go back and remember, you guys. She's already, people are already pissed off at Latrice because of last season, right? So they're
Mm-hmm.
already mad at her and pissed off. So of course they're gonna go ahead and put Latrice as the scapegoat.
I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine one of my dirty pieces of trade trying to fuck with one of my damn friends, hopping all up in their DMs, and he think he's still gonna be safe in my house.
Please. Gonna get child. Shout out to Andre for another $10 super chat. She says, I feels no way about Pizza Planet or Baby
I'm weak.
Boosie that can both kiss my entire ass with this storyline. Disgusting. Okay, and then Letitia, you agree for this shit to be filmed?
Joe did. So tell us again why you blocking Amanda.
Exactly. Why are you blocking her?
I mean, you're using it to be on the show anyway. So why did you block her? It's okay. You could bring your behind around here, man, because I got some questions for you, girl.
I definitely got questions because after next week's after Friday's episode, we definitely gonna have. I'm definitely gonna try to bring your ass over here after that. Definitely.
Like the amount of shit that go on up here behind the scenes is sad. Like, girl, whatever, boss hog. That's your relationship.
Because that's another thing that we need to tell people is that Amanda was actually supposed to be a Belle on this show, not just some Klingon that Latrice brought around. She actually went through the process to audition and every damn thing. And guess who was the one who told her that she was on the show before production did? Letitia's husband.
He told her?
He told her, and that's something that Amanda said on her interview with Millie Chun. She didn't even know she made it to the show. Production hadn't even called her yet. Glenn told her. And Glenn was one of the people that pitched her for the show.
For all of this, Amanda, you should have just fucked them to see what the dick was saying. No, because I kind of want to know too. No, team. So, in my opinion, you went through all of that, Amanda. You just should have fucked them. Like you was dealing with plastic for a long time. You should have went on ahead and just broke Glenn in right quick. Everybody else did. All them other side chicks won because they had them according to her book. Speaking of, where the book at, Tish? Where the book at? What number did you rise on Amazon?
Look, all I gotta say is ain't nobody got time for Letitia and her bullshit. Like, don't nobody got time for none of that. I don't give a fuck about what she talking about. You can sit your ass up here and try to play victim all the fuck you want to, but y'all can sit and look. I'm not saying that Latrice ain't got no fault in any of this because I said she did because of the way it was set up. We get the way it looks. So we ain't taking that from her. We ain't saying she's completely innocent. But what we not gonna do is blame this whole thing on her because we wouldn't be here if her husband wasn't in somebody else's DMs. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here.
That's my issue with Marie. And maybe she did tell her this in the next episode, but I would have loved to have seen that versus her trying to drill in her head that Letitia's a snake. No, fuck Letitia. You need to be telling her, your man is a snake, girl.
Well, why y'all not talking to her husband? Why we blaming Latrice over what her husband did? So we're going to blame Latrice because it came out. Was it a fucked up way for it to come out? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was. Do we give a fuck that it was a fucked up way for it to come out? No, because she's done a lot of fucked up shit to people too. She ain't no fucking victim.
You wanted Tasha to get embarrassed on TV. So now it's your turn to get embarrassed on TV. It's embarrassment to go around, sugar. Karma just came back and smacked you in your face with an open fist.
And you can't handle it.
Right. They never can. It's fine when they do it. It's a problem when it's done to them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, girl, get your ass the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck about Letitia. I don't give a fuck what she got going on. I don't care. At the end of the day, you did this to somebody else, and now it's being done to your ass now, and you can't handle that shit.
And where did all these fans of hers come from?
All of a sudden, they taking up for her, and I'm like, girl, what? And then somebody said, oh, but the pick-me's ain't gonna do nothing but blame Glenn. Bitch. Who else is there to blame?
Hey guys, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to say, and was she about to try to fight Latrice one reunion?
Yeah.
Like, child, look. And I just can't.
The proper thing is jump. They was gonna jump her. Fighting makes it sound less bad. No, they was gonna jump her.
And I just want to know how this reunion went for this season since they already shot it. I want to know how the fuck it went. Because, like, I'm pretty sure it was another pile on Latrice this season for this.
Did Amanda get an invite?
She wasn't there because she couldn't be.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Well, that's fine because you can come around here.
Yeah, you ain't got to go to that reunion. Whatever you want to say at the reunion, you can say it right here.
Right. Come on to the roast and review.
You definitely can. Okay, period. So that's how I feel about it. But that's pretty much all we got for tonight. Josiah actually was here for the whole show.
Listen, I'm surprised. And you know what? I thought my friend was going to land at 8 o'clock Central Time. It was actually 9 o'clock. So, but I will be hosting next week.
Yes, he will. So he was here for the whole show, which I'm glad that he was here for the whole show because I really love it when it's all three of us. I do. I like it all three of us.
Me too.
But Yeah, but that's pretty much it. That's all we got. Next week we're gonna be over on Josiah page on next week. Me and T gonna be on the chasing panel tomorrow. And I can't wait for the next episode Friday. I can't wait. I already
I
got my
can't.
live set.
I can't wait for the panel tomorrow. Since somebody got a problem with what we said.
Child.
I can't wait for the panel tomorrow. Cause didn't we give a disclaimer beforehand?
It did. And you still mad. And I still don't give a fuck. Period. So with that being said, y'all, we are out of here until next Wednesday. We will holler at you then, y'all. Bye.